Hello y'all, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're talking about all upcoming augments we're probably getting by next week, because in week 3's weekly challenges, there's a quest to activate 15 augments, and plus, we have one of the milestones being activate augments saying coming soon. So we know we're getting augments, but they're effectively being linked. I'll be showing this video from a dude's perspective, because at one point, if you had like ranks enabled and you went to collection and clicked augments, it would show the augments. Right now you can't see the augments, but for some reason he could see them, so we're just going to show a video of that. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see the video to yourself and give him a shout out. So thanks to him for the video. You can see here for our first combat augment, we have laser precision. Laser precision does this. Weapons with a laser mod deal slightly increased headshot damage to a weapon with a laser mod. In my opinion, this augment's going to be pretty interesting, as most of the time a laser mod's on a pistol or an AR. I don't know if you can put it on an SMG. I don't know if you can put it on an AR, you might be able to, but most of the time, with SMGs and pistols, you're not going for headshots, you're just going for as many body shots as you can. So in my opinion, it's an alright augment. Daniel I reckon makes it a bit better. It's going to be pretty good off drop. Besides that, I don't think it's going to be that good at all. Oh yeah, I just generally don't think it's going to be the best augment at all, really, because then we have barrier break. Weapons with a muzzle break mod deal increased structure damage, staying a rare weapon with a muzzle break mod. In my opinion, that's going to be pretty interesting. So for the invite in the background, yeah. In my opinion, most of the time with a muzzle break is going to be on most of the time. I think like an AR. Sometimes you put on like shotguns if you put a muzzle on your weapon, because if I'm correct, the other one is for most of the silencers and for like the snipers. So I think this might be a interesting perk. It might be useful for like ARs, but besides that, yeah, I still feel like it's good. And against rare weapon, all the attachments I think give rare weapons, so that's kind of pretty handy. I don't see myself using it, but yeah, that looks and sounds like a pretty decent augment to use. Then we have shield suppressor. Weapons with a suppressor deal increased damage to shields, staying a rare weapon with a suppressor. A suppressor most of the time goes with a sniper. Epic loves making snipers more broken every 5 minutes. Think about it. If the bullet's suppressed and does more damage to your shield, that basically means a body shot will sink into your health more. They're basically making a legendary sniper one tap to the body at this point. God, this is going to be a good augment for snipers. It's a good augment to pick. Then we have the game changer augment with jump time. Gain a super sprint jump every 20 seconds. I don't know if we had this augment before. I swear we have. It sounds alright. I feel like you might be able to accidentally stumble off of it, like running away from people and stuff, like accidentally jumping too high. It looks alright in my opinion. I feel like it's going to be one of those augments that kind of messes around. You actually mess around a bit with, but I still find it pretty good. Then we have shield break rate. Gain the slap effect when your shield breaks, over shield included. This is gonna be so good for zero build. Imagine how easy it's gonna be run. Plus with a riot shield. If you have this with a medallion and a riot shield, you're broken. It's broken. God, this augment looks good. It's worth it guaranteed in zero build, especially. This is gonna be amazing in zero build. It's gonna be alright build, but mainly good in zero build. Then we have swift combat. Gain increased movement speed while aiming down sights, reloading, and after downing enemies. It sounds like an interesting perk in my opinion. The downing enemies part. Swift move, that's going to be handy to going like in and out with like an SMG and stuff like shotguns. That's going to be pretty good. After reloading is really good too. I don't know about aiming down sights. I don't know if you want to move that fast while aiming, unless it's like maybe an SMG with an optics on it. Besides that, sounds like a pretty good augment in my opinion. So yeah, I love the downing enemies part. That sounds really good. Because imagine you just down an enemy and then you just leave the fight. It's gonna be annoying to fight, but hopefully the movement scene isn't that big. Then we have mobility and scouting with antler mending. Shouting, reduce the movement speed penalty while channeling healing items. epic. Epic. Reduce. Does that mean I can just run across the map with a big pot that quickly? Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Because this is going to basically make a bit more broken running around. I can basically get out of most fights and just heal up a bit with like a big pot. Get buy this medallion and no one's touching you. So that sounds really good in my opinion. So it's 100% worth it, because imagine this, you're got a shot, you have to heal up, bam, shabam, you just have to pop a mid pot. Then we have Stouting Slap, or Slotting Slap, I can't read it properly, so it's very small on my screen for some reason. Gain Slap energy regen after using any healing consumable. Slap. Is it Slurp? Gain Slap energy regen after you. It sounds interesting. Extra like the slap heal. That's like pretty interesting. I feel like it's gonna be useful to get like back into a fight. Maybe not going out of it, but I feel like it works with the other ornament before. I feel like it would combo pretty nicely with that. But besides that, it doesn't sound like the best, but in my opinion sounds pretty alright of an ornament. Next we have Storm Chaser. We've had this before. Reduce the amount of stamina drained while tactical sprinting, reduce further while in the storm. It's just good to get out of the storm. In my opinion, this is pretty good because the storm's extremely fast this season. So in my opinion, this is a pretty good perk. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. I would pick this up. If you're like that Grand Ratio on the edge POIs, I would suggest getting it. But if you're in the middle, like that's a railway, that Colosseum POI with like the state, like the Risky Wheels looking place and fencing fields, I don't recommend taking this because you're in the middle of the map. Then we have Aqua Warrior. We've had this before. You move faster and regenerate health and particle shield while in bodies of water, except while in the storm. We've had this before. Sorry for the pronunciation back there. It's really small on my screen, so I can't read it properly. It sounds interesting, it's good, it's pretty good, but I don't feel like it's that useful because there's not much water on this map. Like, there's a bit in the center, and there's like some near Lavish Lair to the west of it. Besides that, I don't know if it's the best, but maybe useful. It's nice. It's worse than that Rift ornament. Then we have the Losing. This is probably one of my favorites. Gain 2 cluster cleaners, eliminating grants additional cluster cleaners. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this perk. I love cluster cleaners. They're absolutely amazing. They're broken. That's why I love them. I killed myself a few times with it, but we don't talk about that. This is gonna be so good because imagine this: you have to clutch up a 4v1. You just hit him with the cluster cleaners. If you knock him, throw another one. You get another 2 cluster cleaners back. You basically 4v1 with 2 cluster cleaners. That's gonna be broken. I absolutely love this perk. Probably my favorite out of the all. Cluster collector. Oh, I love this one. I can't wait to use it. So imagine just spam them basically if you have decent aim with it. So yeah, it sounds like a pretty good perk. Yeah. Then we have Water Rifter. We've had this before. Get rifted in the air when you swim into a fishing spot, or if you stay in the water for 15 seconds. Like the other water perk, this is going to be interesting because it's going to be good if you're on the edge of the map because you can just jump in the water and bam, you get rifted. Besides that, it's alright. There's not much water on the map, like I said before, so it's not going to be that useful, but in my opinion, it sounds pretty solid. Like, I like it if I can just like get out of a fight by jumping in the water. But I feel like it takes a bit too long to activate unless you're near a fishing spot. But the problem is there's not many fishing spots, you know, on the map. There's like 9, I think it was 7. There's like 3, there's like a few set fishing spots. There's not like fishing spot randomly spawns. This perk isn't that useful, but still could have, you know, like some use. And then we have mini reward. Instantly gain mini shields and gain additional mini shields when opening containers. I feel like this ornament could be useful like seasons ago. I don't think it's that useful solely because of medallions. We're speaking about it. A medallion, now since it's thanks to the nerf, I hate the nerf by the way, I wish they stayed the same because they're pretty bad now. It basically makes medallions a replacement for minis because it only does 50 shields, so I don't think this is that good. Maybe if you're a big team this could be good, but besides that, I don't think it's that at all good. So yeah, that's all the augments that are coming in Chapter 5 Scene 1. They should be, I think, live by tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, thanks for Glitch Shot for the video. Sorry about that. And yeah, don't subscribe to him. I'll drop him a sub now. Go to his video. Man deserves it for this video and helping me with content. So yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye, and make sure to like and subscribe. And subscribe to this dude too. Thanks for the video. I'll link to his video in the bio, by the way, or description. So, my bad. See ya.